my name's Vince. I'm Backyard Mangoes, and look at this Carrie. It's leaning. And I got a few other trees around the yard that are leaning, so today I'm going to stake them up. So at the end of last week, we had some serious wind come through, just short of a, I don't know, hurricane, I guess. About 40, 50 mile an hour sort of winds. And right here, you can see the Super Alfonso. It's leaning a little bit. And over there, Orange Sherbet is leaning. And right here, Namdok Mai is leaning. And so I am going to be staking up a few of these and securing them. Part of my agenda for today. Wood fence paneling makes a really good stake. It's really cheap. I think it's $2, $3, $4. I don't even know what I paid for it. But I don't use these. I go ahead and go to Home Depot. And I already cut them. I wish I would have showed you. But it's a 6-foot wood fence. Now I have a saw, so I'm able to do some fancy work here. But I rip them down. I can get 9 pieces. I can get 9 stakes out of one fence post. They're 24 inches long, and I've already cut them. And if you notice, I cut the tops like this, and the reason why is some guy in construction told me it prevents mushrooming. It prevents the when you hit it in. I have a 3-pound hammer I'm going to use to pound those in. They just slide right in this ground. And then I, mitered off this, so it just goes right in the ground. So let me show you what else I got here in preparation. So I have my stakes, I have some string, I got some scissors, and I also going to use some old water hose. And the reason I'm going to use this old water hose is instead of putting the string directly around the trunk of the tree, whether it does any good, I don't know. Like I said, I'm only YouTube certified. I'm going to put the water hose around there. And it's just going to, instead of putting a lot of pressure on one small thin area and hopefully cutting into the bark and restricting nutrient flow up the bark, I believe my goal is that it just protects the trunk of the tree a little bit, a little softer, a little gentler on there. And that's why I go ahead and spend the extra effort to go ahead and do this. Okay, that's one Super Alfonso done. Now I got one Super Alfonso done, I got a Namdok Mai to do. Another advantage of using these long stakes is you don't have to drive them so far, but there's a little flexibility there. The wind blows, it'll give just a little bit. For those people who want a proverb while I'm doing this, tree stands because it bends. Think about it. So here's the sugar loaf that I staked up, and you can see I put the cord, and this only has one stake. And the reason why is most of my winds come from the east to the west, and so it is just stopping this tree from blowing over to the west direction. My stake would be here on the east, and that's the way most of it is in this yard. My location, that's just the way the winds blow. If tropical storm or something's coming, I might stake it up in all directions or do something different. Right here is an Angie that's done. Over here is the Orange Sherbet that was leaning. And in here on this Orange Sherbet, you can see really well, pretty well anyway, the water hose I have. Now, this water hose I had to cut and put it on after. And the reason why is if you look right there, it looks like it had just a little bit of a trunk burn, if you will. You have to think this nylon rope, this 550 paracord style rope, is it's rough. And if you rub your hands on it back and forth, it would create friction. So as that rope was rubbing up there, it would create friction on that bark, burning it away. Not a good thing. So I put the water hose in there just to protect my trees. Namdok Mai staked up. This one's staked up a little bit more. It had a little more damage over there. And again, you can see that water hose that's going through and around just to protect my bark. So, hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, let me know what I could do better. Appreciate you guys watching.